Hey guys, let me show you how to use Headliner if you have a podcast. There is a free version of Headliner, but you guys, I think this is phenomenal. Of all like the little extras that you will invest in your podcast, I think this should go at the top of the list. Like, I think this should go right up there with a microphone. The marketing is so important. There are a lot of podcasts out there, and like if people aren't intrigued or don't know what your podcast is about, it can't just sit in Apple's catalog and you expect somebody to check it out. Audiograms can go, and what I mean by audiogram is where people can hear what the podcast, like it's a video of a segment from the podcast, a trailer, a promo, something. It's a little teaser. It's a little, wetting their whistle so they will listen to your show. So I am in the Headliner. This is the dashboard here. If you want to just get a small short clip, here's what you could do. You can either upload your file. I do a sneak peek Sunday. So for my Wednesday episodes, I will often do a sneak peek, and that's when I would need to drag my own audio over there. Otherwise, you can just go find your own podcast like I'm doing right now. Isn't this cool, you guys? And then you can select, right? And you select the episode that you're looking for. And then what it's going to do, it's going to load up the audio. The blue that you see here, this is just where I'll select the segment that I want. And so this is really great. You can have the duration be whatever you want it to be. For the most part, I like to promote on Instagram because that's where I hang out. And so I try to do things less than 1 minute. 30 seconds is ideal for me. Sometimes I'll do 45 if like something's really meaty. Look, I'm totally just going to like choose a segment here. Let's see. Here's one that is 17 seconds long. All right. You need to put the audio transcription on. Off is the default. That means there are no captions. And we know that 80% of, for example, 80% of social media users like Instagram, we know this to be 80% are silent viewers in stories. So if you want people to hear this, it's got to be transcribed. And guess what? When you have the pro account, which is a little over $100 a year, it's free. If you do a different app like Mixed Captions, there are a number of third parties where you can upload your video. It will give you captions. I do this for reviews, clothing reviews on the Zaya Active side. I'm a Zaya Active independent representative. They're my main sponsor on the show. I am my own sponsor. It's a match made in heaven. That said, I have to have my own video, right? Like I have to put it into a Mixed Captions or something like that. For this type of audio segment, let Headliner do the work for you. And now you're not paying for that per word like you would on another third-party caption app. So it's going to transcribe it for me. You can choose how you want to do this. I'm just going to say portrait for examples. This took the tile that I uploaded into Anchor. That's where my RSS lives. You can also change out the image if you want to. And you would just click right here. You would replace it and you would say, hey, give me this, other image. So you can change that there. You can also change any of this stuff. You can change the waveform from this line to maybe like a cool guy circle like this. You can change the color of the waveform to match your branding. So that's kind of cool. You can change even like how it moves. I mean, you guys, you can go deep with this if you want to. You can also choose a template. And this is what I do for my full length episodes that I will put on YouTube from Headliner. Yes, so good. And that's where they're going to design it for you. They're going to put your episode title there. They've got the waveform. This is an easy button. If you're like, oh man, now you want me to pick an image and pick. If you want an easy button, just use a template. And they're all free if you do have a pro account. So let's go back well, where did it go? All right, so let's try this again. So again, here's a nice little review. I'm going to run Lift Mom. Oh, yippee, there it is. And we are just going to pick something just for the sake of picking it. All right, wonderful. Next. All right, here we go. And it's going to default me, of course, at that certain amount of time. You remember I can go to the templates. I can change the waveform, the image. If I wanted to add text here, I could. So I could say, I don't know. Run Lift Mom on all search Run Lift Mom. I don't know. It's a great day. Sponsor me. I could say sponsor me, whatever. You can add text there as well. You can default this progress thing, although I kind of like that personally. You can change colors on all of this stuff, whatever you want to do. I do want to see, I don't think I turned on the transcript, you guys. Oh, we've moved to step 2. All right. All right, so here it goes. So now it's creating my project. I'm hoping this isn't going to take that long for demonstration purposes. I would say for a full episode in the full episode editor, going to depend on the length of your show. But typically it'll take about, 20 minutes for it to show up. With the full episode, they'll just email you the download when it's ready, so you can walk away from the computer. For something like this, an audiogram that I'm going to use for promotion, it's probably going to take a couple of minutes here to get the transcript ready, or 10 seconds. Here we go. And so you can change. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to listen in and make sure that the transcriber got it correctly. Obviously, this is a computer and your ear is human. And so just fine tune it and make sure they didn't muck up anything.
Just be consistent and healthy for my kids.
Yes, that is it. Let's listen to the whole thing.
I love, we'll talk a lot about like knowing why you do something, having a very strong why. That way, when things get tough, you're able to reflect on that and kind of keep going. And it sounds like you went from being a person with
100%, you guys. Usually it's not like this. I would say it's about 95% accurate every single time, but I mean, whoa, that's a winner. And so now I'm just going to say export it. They're going to email me when the video is ready. Because I'm a pro member, it's going to get processed immediately. Probably 10 minutes from now, I can be promoting this on Instagram. I can send it to my guest, and guess what? Now she has something that makes her look fantastic. It's just a really, really great tool. I think this is fantastic. You can also save templates if you need to, if you need very specific branding, but you guys, and I would need to label it, right? I would need to label it and get organized. This also has a really great mobile app. The mobile app is just accessing your back projects. And so I want to make mention that the mobile app is really, really good. Can you go through and pick out your audio segment and update the transcript and stuff? No, you can't. Can you pull from your back catalog? So they're storing it for you to a limit. For the most part, though, I mean, I've got 130 episodes. I haven't run out of space yet. And I do 1 to 2 audiograms that are about 30 seconds for every single episode. So now if I want to promote something from season 1, episode 30, right? I'm in season 3 now. I can go back into the Headliner app. I can get that video. It's not cluttering up space on my phone. And now I can re-promote it and get those listens. It's really, really great for repurposing content like that. Remember, on social media, people only see 4% of what you're posting. And so you make the guest feel fantastic when you're tagging them again and again and again beyond that publishing date. I think this is a fantastic tool. I'll remind you again to use the transcript option. Don't forget to push that button, because most social media viewers are silent viewers, but they can still see what your guest is saying. I think this has changed the game, and it really helped me with my shows get to the next level. So that is Headliner. I'm going to put a link below. There's also an affiliate link in there if you want to do me a solid. If this video has helped you in some way, you can check that out there and give me some love.